All right, so let's begin. So when you hear about Gitbook, it has nothing to do with coding. It's just more like creating an ebook for them on this online platform. But a lot of I wouldn't say a lot, sure. There are some clients you meet that would not, want this. Okay, but then it's just good and it's just important that you have this skill. It's just important that you have this skill so that you won't meet a client that says that, do you have Gitbook experience? And you say no. So Gitbook is pretty straightforward. It just means you're uploading the content you already created, which is the white paper content, onto an online PDF platform. So to go to Gitbook, I already opened it before, but let me just open it again. Just say gitbook.io and then you enter. Well, this network has disconnected. Okay, because it turned off the light. Okay, and then you enter it. Hold on, let me quickly connect. Okay, it has connected. So let me log in. So first of all, you create an account with Gitbook. And if you want to do that, you go to gitbook.io. What's wrong with this network now? Let me see. I have to switch. Uh, no meeting. Load. Hmm. That's disconnected again. Let me change my network. Sorry. This thing can be very silly at times. Okay. So now just go to gitbook.io here. Yeah. And then you hit enter. This one is not working too. Oh. So this is where to bring you to. Okay. You want to sign up for a free account. I'm not going to sign up because I already did that. Now, if you have a GitHub account, you can sign up with a GitHub account. I have a GitHub account, but don't stress yourself, just sign up for a free account. So now I want to sign in. Since I already have an account with them, I'll close this one. I want to sign in. I just want to make this video very short and straight to the point. Now, before that comes up, this is how a Gitbook looks like. Okay, it's going to have like um it's going to have this docs dot the company's domain, okay, forward slash white paper, whatever you call it. So what's going to happen is that when you want to work for a client, okay, now this is how Gitbook looks like. You can click on executive summary and then it gives you everything here. So you're the one that will create all of this. Everything here is created. You can see on that here, powered by Gitbook. They are all created by default. Your job is just to, oh, what is wrong with this network, for Christ's sake? Your job is just to, fill in all those details. This issue I was having with that first video again, this one. Oh, hold on, let me just pause this video and sort out this network issue. Okay, yeah, so it has continued now. So this is how a Git book looks like, okay? Like I explained before, it starts with docs dot the company's domain forward slash white paper, whatever you decide to call it. But then when you're working, since you already have like a Gitbook account, you're going to ask the team to add up your email to their Gitbook so that you can edit and create the Gitbook, um, the white paper on the Gitbook for them. Now, your Gitbook is not going to generate content for you. It's assumed that you already have your content, okay? Now, the only thing is you're coming here to upload this content. I'm going to show you how you can do all of this. Now, this is how Gitbooks look like. Gitbook looks like. Click on executive summary. You'd see the full list here. Now, all of this is what you'll be creating inside of your Git inside of the Gitbook. We'll be creating this is a white paper. I'll be creating it inside of your Gitbook. All of these templates are already yours is just to fill in the details, create the pages. For example, you can see this. Okay, you click on e-learning next, it shows you all these things. You click on e-business, it shows you all these things. You click on e-commerce, it shows you all these things. I was the one that actually designed this white paper. I wrote all these things here. It shows you this tribe, buyback program, economic model. I did all this. Okay, staking program. I did all of this, governance and all of that stuff. Reward system and everything. Okay, all of these things is what you'll be using, you'll be uploading for them in your Git. Now let's go back to the app. I just hope this network is behaving itself now. Yeah, so this is how um let me see. Okay, yeah, so this is how your Gitbook will look like when you just log in. It's going to look very plain, but then if they add you up to, you know their own back end, you're going to see a list of things and you'd see where you should work on. So for example, now this is personal. You're going to see the list. It will just show you here what you want to work on. Okay, there will be a space where you would work on. So let's, if you can always edit that space by coming here. Let's call this one test white paper. Okay, now this is now page one. Now for this page one, there are lots of things that you can do with it. Okay, best way to do this is always check the options that, yeah, this test paper would edit all of this. Okay, will do edits to all of this. Okay, um but I want to show you how you can customize all of this. Now when you click on customize, there are certain things that you can do here. Like I told you, it's a very straightforward thing. Okay, now I'm going to read it here. Title and icon. This is where you are going to decide what to be the icon and what to be the title. Now, if I come back here again, this is the icon here, Magnum. This is the icon, they use the logo, and this is the title, white paper. Okay, let me come back here. Okay, here. So, but for this case, this account I'm using, I did not upgrade my account. So, most of the clients you would work with, you just need a normal account. So, when they add you up to their account, you'll be able to see, you would see that their account is already upgraded. So, you can see how to change the logo. Okay, when you upgrade this logo, it will give you a space where you can upload a logo. But for now, I cannot upload a logo because this account is not upgraded. So, I can just put a smiley there, which is this, and call this one test white paper. Okay, and then I can decide to change the primary color. Now the primary color, let me come back here again. For example, let me show you. Now when I hover here, this is the primary color. When I come here, you can see the primary color here. You can see that thing that was turning. You can see all the primary color here is gold, which is similar to the logo that they have. So here I can decide to, but for this one, let me just leave the primary color the way it is. If I want to change it, I'll just click on this color and then choose the color that I want from here. Okay, like I told you, it's all pretty straightforward. Just going now, font family. This is where we can change the font we want to use. Okay, we can change it to whatever I want to use here. Okay, and then the theme mode, you can decide to make the theme mode light or dark. Simply what it means is that for light, oh, I don't want this video to be very long, but for light, it means that anytime they open the white paper, it's going to be showing in white like this. Okay, if I come here and I say dark, it's going to be showing as dark there. Okay, so I'm just showing you what the customization can do for you. Okay, now we'll come to layout. Layouts will decide how it's going to look like. Now by default, this is what is going to be showing you. Okay, when it's upgraded, you can use either this layout or this layout. Okay, now here they are saying this navigation, how do you navigate? Now this is saying to create a navigation menu, sublinks will show as a drop down for each title. Now let me show you what sublinks look like. Come here, you can see uh, okay. Okay. Now this particular one has sublinks, and those sublinks, when you click on this arrow, it gives you a drop down. Okay, these are the sublinks. Now here, all of these things have been set. Okay, they have been set. It's just showing you the settings and how you can edit edit those settings. Basically, that's what it's showing you. Okay, so don't think it's not a big deal. And you leave every other thing the way it is. Okay. I don't think there's anything here for you to configure again. Nothing else. So I'm just going to leave it. So that's how you do that. You can now save when you're done, and then good. Now, when you start working, there will be something here called publish. It's because I already published this because I was trying to be sure my network was good. I already published this. So, but if you don't do that, your job would not be online. Okay. So now you click on the publish so that you now have this public and then you have this edit. So whenever you want to work on it, you just click on this edit and then you can start working on the document itself. This is going to look like when you are working on it. Okay. So I already just put, one uh, logo, text, white paper. Now this first page, I can decide to, let me just use this contents and let's just call it our history. Let's say our history. I'll come here. Okay. Paste in our history. And then the page, I can just decide to copy a little about the page. Now you can see this one has a little heading. So let me come here quickly to put the heading. Here, hold on. Here, okay, no, there is something. Okay, yes, I'll click on this. Now, please note, this is where when they say enter your content here, you can don't just start typing your content. You decide what kind of content you want to enter. Okay. Now, this page description, you can decide to don't put page description because we want it to look somehow different, not exactly where it is here. So I'll come here. Now, when you click on this plus, you're going to see heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, on ordered list, everything you want, insert file, insert images, everything you want is here. Everything you want is here. Okay, everything you want is here. There are a lot of things. There are even Google Doc, Google Sheets. There are so many things that you can insert here, but we are just going to be using a couple of them. Okay, let's just say heading 1. Or let me use a heading 2 since that's actually smaller. Sorry, let me just say heading 2. Now heading 2, I'm just going to copy this. Who's this again? Okay, heading 2, I'm just going to copy this, come back to here, paste it here. Okay, now I'm not done. Now that I'm done with this one, I can now just click this plus sign. Okay, so now put a paragraph, which is where all of my text would come. So I can just take this text. This mouse can give me trouble. Click on this, come here, then paste it. Is that easy? It's not difficult at all. Okay. Now, while you are working, it automatically saves. Okay. While you are working, it automatically saves. So there is no this thing. And ensure that you use this merge. While you are working, you click on merge. The reason why you want to click on merge is like the save. It merges what you have done with what they have there. Okay. So now I want to edit again. Click on edit. Now I want to create a new page. We are done with page 1. I want to create a new page and probably add an image. So I'm not going to say new group. Okay. I'm going to say new documents page. Okay. Now page 1 here, this is this is our history, the previous page. Now I want to create a new page. So this is another way to create a new page. Just click on this plus sign. So I've just created some extra pages. Sorry, my network, I don't know what is happening. So now the next page, let me come here. If you ask me how does this navigation come, since by default you see it there. So let's just call this one executive summary, which is the next page. I'll just do a couple of pages. Like I told you, it's just pretty straightforward, just to give you an idea. Okay, no page description. I'm just not going to put that. I just only want text. I'm just going to say this. For this, I just want content here. By default, it's usually on paragraph, so I just paste it there. Okay, you can see our history is the previous page. Next page is page 3. You can see it. Our history is the previous page. Next page is page 3. So we can go to next page. Now the page 3, we want to call the page 3 why the blockchain. Click on why the blockchain. Okay, I can just come here and say why the blockchain. Now, when that is done, let's say I want to add an image. I'll just click here and come to where images. Uh, I'll say insert images. Okay. Now, this is where you upload your file. So I'll just, been a while I used any of all these files. Let me see. So many things on this laptop. I don't even know. Let me just use this as an example. Okay. I'm being a network again. For sure. So it has uploaded it. Okay. No need to write a caption there. Just put an image, and then I can say I can align it however I want to do. Okay. And then there's this plus under. I can now click, put a paragraph, a text under. Okay. So this is not, I'm just like giving you an example how this thing works. Okay. So don't, no, there is no big deal to this software. Very, very easy. Put it here. You paste your content. Okay. You can click on enter to create another one. You can change the heading. You can put a list. Okay. You can put a list, type something, you press on enter, type another word, press on enter, just like that. So there are lots of things that you can do with it. Okay. Then yeah, there is something I want to do now. This, how do you insert a sub page? I want to make this thing very short because it's actually very easy. A sub page is something you're seeing like this. You look at this page now, it has this arrow, meaning that it has sub pages inside. So we want to create a sub page. To create a sub page, very easy. Come here to the page itself. Let me use why the blockchain. Come here to the page itself. Click on these three dashes you are seeing here. You can see import sub pages. We don't want to import, okay? We want to insert. Okay, you can now say insert sub pages to say new document page. So automatically that document page now becomes a sub page, to this blockchain you're seeing. Watch, if I click on this arrow, you can see that page 2 has vanished. Okay, so here I can just say start a sub page. Here I can decide to add more sub pages, if I so wish. Just like that, I can keep on adding sub pages. So sub pages here, I can just let me just fill it with a couple of details here. Oh well, shit. I hope this thing is recording now. Should not do what the last time. Uh, Let me just copy this. Just come here, paste the content here. Okay, come to the next sub page. You do the same thing. So it's not like you just be pasting it, your white paper would have sub pages and all of them. You understand? This is how you place them here. Okay, copy, paste it here. Okay, I can see what's going on, right? Then you say merge. When you say merge, it automatically merges it. Now this time I want us to see how it looks like. Sorry, where is this thing again? Mm, right. Okay. Now, if you want to get the link, you click on public. Sorry, you click on public. Now you can see all of this. I can't share link. I can't do any of all this because it's not an upgrader account. So I can just copy this link here so that I would see exactly how it looks like. I'll paste it and enter. You can see how it is here. Now you can see by default it creates all these things I was telling you about. You remember when we created this test white paper, blah blah blah, and all of this. Okay, you can see our history and everything I wrote. You can click on next executive summary. You can see everything written here. You can navigate. I see everything I wrote here. Okay, you can see the image we added. We can align this left. So there are lots of options that you can play with. Okay, lots and lots of options. Okay, you can see these are the sub page. This is sub page I was telling you about. Okay, sub page I was telling you about. So while you are working it, when you are done, okay, always use merge to save. And when you want to edit, you just come to edit. Okay, You come to edit and you can easily edit everything that you have worked on. It's that simple. You can even insert. Always learn to play with the options. Let me click here, for example. You can decide to insert, what's it called? There are different, even for people that write code self, because see maths and text, you can insert it, you can insert drawing, you can insert, there's something I want to talk about. You can insert videos. Yes, you can insert video. You can insert video. Yes. This is how you embed a URL. So for example, I know you should know about embedding URL. For example, you want to embed a YouTube link on the white paper, you can do it using this embed link. Okay. So there are many options. Just play around them. It's not difficult at all. Okay, it's not difficult at all. So I'll just keep this video short here, so that you can. Now, if you want to create another white paper, for example, they hired you to do different white paper, all you have to do is just to come and say new space. When you say new space, it keeps the previous one on the previous page. So see test white paper, this one is subtitled, this is a new space. Okay, so that is it for this video. I really hope that this thing saved. If not, I'm soup again.